Welcome back to the channel, Legends. In a battlefield where every second can decide victory or defeat, only the strongest frontliners and the most reliable supports can keep their team alive. From fearless initiators who charge headfirst into battle, to game-changing protectors who turn the tide of a fight, these heroes define what it truly means to lead from the front. Today, we're counting down the top 10 tank/support heroes in Mobile Legends Bang Bang 2026. The heroes dominating team fights, protecting their allies, and shaping the current meta. Whether you're a dedicated roamer or simply looking for the best heroes to help your team secure victory, this list is for you. So sit back, get ready, and let's dive into the countdown.
Let's see. What's beneath these bandages?
In the laning phase, Kufra uses his first skill to aim while charging, before launching himself to CC the enemy target. He then deals damage and slows the target with his enhanced basic attack, and follows up with his second skill to keep the target slowed. In teamfights, Kufra should open with his first skill, then his ultimate for area control. Follow up with his second skill to prevent the enemy from escaping with their dash or blink skills.
Monster kill.
Kufra has exceptional ambush abilities and is suited to fight in the jungle areas. However, Kufra relies heavily on his first skill to deal damage and CC. If his first skill does not hit the target, his CC chain becomes much weaker.
Sweet adventure starts here.
In the laning phase, use Florin's second skill to stun enemies, then follow up with her first skill for damage and healing. In teamfights, use Florin's second skill to CC enemies, and her first skill for damage and healing. When a teammate is in bad shape, use Florin's ultimate to save them.
Triple kill.
Florin has strong sustained healing, able to provide high amounts of healing for her teammates. However, her squishiness and unreliable CC make her an easy target to focus fire for the enemy.
Hello, my friend.
In the laning phase, Estes can use his second skill to slow down and poke enemies, and heal allies with his first skill.
Enemy has been slain.
In teamfights, Estes should use his second skill to slow down the enemy team, then heal his teammates with his first skill and ultimate.
Legendary.
Estes has powerful healing abilities, which give him an advantage in long fights, but Estes is still countered by heroes with high burst damage.
My new body feels amazing.
phase, use Angela's first skill to constantly poke the enemy. When their HP is low, use her second skill to CC the target, then continue to deal damage with her first skill.
Killing spree.
In teamfights, use Angela's ultimate first to attach to a strong ally, and use her first skill to deal damage or heal allies when needed. When enemies try to close in, CC them with her second skill, and follow up with her first skill for sustained damage.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Angela can provide great support to the ally she is attached to, but she can't protect herself very well, and is vulnerable when caught alone.
At number 6, we have two heroes who bring completely different strengths to the battlefield. One is an unstoppable warrior who thrives in the heart of every team fight, punishing enemies who dare to focus him. The other is a strategic mastermind, offering unmatched mobility and map control for his team. Whether you prefer diving headfirst into battle or outsmarting your opponents with smart rotations, these heroes have what it takes to make a huge impact.
Muscle of iron, bones of steel.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
In the laning phase, use Gatagacha's second skill to CC the enemy by charging up to extend the range while aiming, then follow up with its first skill and basic attacks.
Slain an enemy.
In teamfights, use Gatagacha's ultimate to dive into the enemy team, then use his second skill to taunt them and slow them with its first skill before finishing with basic attacks. Gatagacha's ultimate has an extremely large cast range and is excellent for initiation or counter-initiation, but his CCs are not guaranteed to hit and require anticipating the enemy's movement. When ganking, use Chip's second skill to quickly get behind the target and knock them into your team with the enhanced basic attack, then follow up with his first skill and another basic attack to stun them. Chip is usually the initiator for his team. In teamfights, use Chip's second skill preemptively to build up speed, then hit a target with his basic attack and deploy the main portal with his ultimate. Follow up with his first skill on the enemy and another basic attack to stun them, while the main portal's delayed effect slows them, and continue the fight as allies portal in. Chip's kit not only makes him a very strong roamer, it also provides unique strategic advantages in teamfights.
Welcome to Gwalk's castle, tiny friend.
In small skirmishes, use Grok's second skill to knock the enemy toward him, then use his first skill to slam them into the wall. Use his ultimate to charge into the wall and knock them airborne again, and finish the job with basic attacks. In teamfights, initiate with Grok's second skill to trap the enemies, then charge into the wall with his ultimate. While the enemies are airborne, find a good angle to slam them into the wall with his first skill and send them airborne again, then finish up with basic attacks. Grok offers strong utility to the team. He can block the enemy's path and can combo his skills to chain CC the enemy, giving his team a colossal advantage in battle.
True love is like blood.
In the laning phase, use her second skill to get close to the opponent. Then use her first skill and stick to them to deal continuous damage. In teamfights, use Carmilla's ultimate to engage and slow enemies. Then use her second skill to get close and CC a target. and follow up with her first skill for continuous AoE damage. A well-timed Curse of Blood with its unique damage and CC link effect can win the team fight for your team with one ultimate.
Claiming the number 3 spot, we have two heroes who thrive in the middle of chaos, Minotaur and Bellaric. Minotaur remains one of the most dependable initiators in the game, bringing powerful crowd control, sustain, and the ability to completely disrupt enemy formations with a well-timed engage. On the other hand, Bellaric is the embodiment of resilience. His massive durability and punishing counterattacks make him a nightmare for heroes who rely on rapid basic attacks, forcing enemies to think twice before targeting him. Whether you're looking for a game-changing initiator or an unbreakable frontline that protects the team while dealing damage in return, these two heroes continue to prove their value in the 2026 meta. And that's why Minotaur and Bellaric take the number 3 spot on our list of the top 10 tank heroes in MLBB 2026.
I, Minotaur, will finish off what was left undone.
To the I, to the S, to the E. Gonna shut down the eyes if they tryna get past me.
In the laning phase, use Bellaric's second skill to get close to the opponent and slow them with an enhanced basic attack. Then use his first skill to CC them. In teamfights, use Bellaric's second skill to break into the enemy's formation. Then use his ultimate to taunt the enemy team, and follow up with his first skill to keep them taunted. Bellaric's offense is greatly boosted against enemies with fast or multi-hit attacks, since his passive will trigger much more often. But when against slow-hitting enemies, his passive will contribute much less to the fight. In the laning phase, use Minotaur's first skill to knock the enemy airborne and reduce their defense, then deal damage with his enhanced basic attacks. Use his second skill to heal him and his teammate to come out ahead in the trade. In teamfights, use Minotaur's first skill to jump in and knock enemies airborne, then use his ultimate to keep them CC'd and enter the enraged state. Use his first skill to knock enemies airborne again and continue to deal damage with basic attacks. Use Minotaur's second skill when he or his team needs healing. Minotaur can CC enemies in a wide area, but the leap distance of his first skill is very short, so he needs to get close to the enemy first.
I will protect you.
At number 2, we have Lolita. Lolita excels at protecting her teammates and shutting down enemy backlines with her incredible utility. Her signature shield can block incoming projectile attacks, making her a nightmare for marksmen and certain mages who rely heavily on range damage. But defense isn't all she brings to the battlefield. With her crowd control abilities and game-changing ultimate, Lolita can initiate fights, disrupt enemy formations, and create the perfect opportunity for her team to secure objectives and win team fights. And that's exactly why Lolita earns the number 2 spot on our list of the top 10 tank heroes in MLBB 2026.
We are blue!
Big mischief. When I walk in the room, we rise as one.
To it. In the laning phase, Blue should use his first skill to attack the target enemy and create a goo. Then he can use his second skill to target the goo to bring the enemy to its location and trigger an explosion. Touching the goo will also reset Glue's first skill, allowing him to use it again to deal damage. In teamfights, Glue can use his first and second skill combo to close in on the enemy and immobilize them. Then he should use his first skill and ultimate to add more sticky stacks to enemy heroes, and attach himself with his ultimate to the enemy hero who has maximum sticky stacks. Once Glue's first and second skills are ready, he can use the combo to deal damage and move the host out of position. Finally, he can use the refresh first skill and his basic attacks to finish off the host. Glue can disrupt enemy battle formations with his ultimate. Glue will not easily be killed once he attaches himself to an enemy hero, as part of the damage he takes is transferred to his host. However, the requirements for Glue to attach himself are strict, and he can only use this skill on heroes with maximum sticky stacks.